Hello, soul loves. Here we are. And this last week is rolling in, and we're in this crusted energy that we can all receive in our heart. So I'm Kimberly Crow with Celestial Juju, and I'm gonna go through the week, each day of the week, what the transits are, and then the big main ones, which is that full moon in Cancer and a Mercury Mars conjunct that's coming up and all the energies that go with that to give you your weekly forecast. And I'll go into each sign and what that is for you in your life during this time period. So we start out our week this last week. It starts on Monday, the 25th of December, which is called Christmas in some traditions. It's a time that people celebrate, whatever it is that they celebrate, the energy that comes through their heart during this time period. And we'll end this up on the 31st of December as we bid this year good farewell and enter into our next year. These celestials energies promise a harmonious social atmosphere, making it a wonderful time to connect with loved ones and embrace the spirit of the holiday season. But watch yourself on the 27th because there could be some combustion energy that happens for you. So hopefully you're back home and settled in. Okay. So on Monday, the 25th, which is that day that we call Christmas Day, it greets us with actually the moon's in Gemini that day, and it's opposing Mars in Sagittarius. This Gemini moon encourages us with open communication and creative expression, emphasizing storytelling and problem solving. This is a day to share your ideas. So if you have ideas that you want to get that out there in the world, even with the Mercury being retrograde, it's also still a time to express that. Let your imagination take lead, but be mindful that it is Mercury retrograde, and with its motion in Sagittarius, it can bring about communication and transportation challenges if you're traveling. Additionally, the moon square with Neptune in Pisces encourages us to tap into our intuition, our imagination, and abilities. Despite the potential setbacks, Venus in Scorpio trines Neptune, the imagination and the dreamy in, fostering a compassion, empathy in our interactions. Great day for that. Okay, on Tuesday, the 26th of December, the influence of the Gemini moon continues, promoting open mindedness, abstract thinking. It's a day to welcome different perspectives and engage in creative pursuits. In the afternoon, the moon enters Cancer, bringing a nurturing, um, empathic energy that supports personal connections and creative endeavors, and emotional intelligence and understanding are heightened. This is a time to release. Full moons are a time to release what no longer serves you. So the house that's in for you will be the theme for you and what this final full moon is for release. And maybe I'll come back and record a release ritual for that. Okay, so on Wednesday, the 27th, this is the day that brings this full moon in Cancer is going to be shining because it's the 26th, 27th. This full moon comes in and it's shining a spotlight on emotional connections, family, home. Mercury and Mars are going to conjunct in Sagittarius. This could bring some, problems with communication that because Mercury's all about communication. It's in retrograde, it's inner stuff. It could be a time that you decide to express your anger that you've built up for your whole life and generations of it. You might not want to do that. But do it if you really feel like it's a time to let everything explode. Okay, so Mercury and Mars form this conjunction in Sagittarius, highlighting their desire for adventure and to explore. However, with the Mercury still in retrograde, it's wise to exercise patience on that day while making travel plans and instead focus on exploring the ideals and the possibilities. The Cancer moon's opposition with the sun in Capricorn emphasizes importance of nurturing relationships. Overwork and commitments could come up for you during this time period. Meanwhile, the sun in Capricorn trines Jupiter in Taurus, indicating a positive day for career and productivity. On Thursday, December the 28th, we still have this Cancer moon lingering on, and Pluto in Capricorn opposes the Pluton in Capricorn energy, underscoring the significance of nurturing and connecting with others. It's a day to avoid making major changes and instead prioritize on emotional well-being. Venus in Scorpio sextiles the Pluto in Capricorn, offering an important opportunity to explore deep emotions and connections. Additionally, Cryon, the wounded healer, goes direct, allowing us to identify personal changes that can bring growth and healing. I need to come back and do a whole one on that. Okay. So on Friday, the 29th, the moon moves out of Cancerian energy into Leo, and it squares that Jupiter in Taurus energy, and it also trines with the Mercury in Sagittarius, and it forms a quincunx with Saturn in Pisces and the Sun in Capricorn. Now, that's a whole lot of stuff. So what does that mean? It means that this day may bring a strong desire for excitement and adventure. While it's best to be held off on the formal plans, but it's an ideal time to connect with others and explore new places. Venus moves into Sagittarius, shifting the energy towards adventure and exploring. It could be exploring um, intimacy and sexual, avenues. Okay, it's advisable to keep plans flexible and enjoy some light-hearted fun during this time period. Saturday, December the 30th, we're still got a Leo moon hanging out, and it trines that Mars in Sagittarius, fueling motivation and craving for excitement. A square with Uranus in Taurus adds an element of spontaneous energy and adventure. Jupiter goes direct in Taurus, opening up an opportunity for practical actions in business and finances. And then we wrap up the year with Sunday, December the 31st is New Year's Eve. And it arrives with this the Leo moon trining that Mars in Sagittarius, wanting adventure, sparking motivation and desire for new experiences. This day invites us to enjoy the moment. Stay motivated. Discover something enjoyable. In the evening, the moon enters into Virgo, encourages attention in detail and practicality, and it's an excellent time to relish the New Year's festivities and embrace new experiences. In summary, the last week of 2023 carries a harmonious social energy that encourages us to connect with others. Cherish the positive vibes as we welcome the upcoming year. Embrace the holiday season with open hearts, patience, and willingness to listen, and let spirit of togetherness fill your days with joy and inspiration. May you be blessed, and that may that be what comes in, and that everybody, all the collective consciousness has. We go into 2024 with that energy. Okay, so now I am going to we're going to do all signs. We're going to go into that and find out what this promise of this landscape is. As we connect and we reflect and embark on new adventures. Okay, so let's go into all signs. I am Kimberly Crow. I'm a Western astrologer using whole sign system for this energy analysis. So listen up to your rising sign. You need to know the time you were born to know your rising sign. It's only a little 2-hour window in the day. And so that's your most accurate on listening to that for the energy. It's what your soul came to rise to be. Your sun is your personality. It's what you reflect out into the world and what's reflected back to you. It also could be male authority figures in your life, including your father in your chart. Okay, your moon is your emotional IQ. It's how you nurture and want to be nurtured in the world and through relationships. And it could be your mother in your chart. Okay, so listen to all three of them. If you know your signs, listen to all three of them. If you don't, then go do a free chart on yourself. You can get those all over the place. Okay. Okay. Aries. Aries. It's time to decompress and indulge in some daydreaming. Your confidence can inspire others to join you on exciting adventures. The full moon in Cancer highlights your career and your home life. You're focused on your public reputation and your personal foundations, supported by the Jupiter sextile in your finances can back your choices. Saturn's trine in Pisces brings stability and growth to your sanctuary. Just be cautious of that Mercury retrograde square with Neptune, ensuring clarity and communication. When Mars and Mercury connect in the sky in that conjunct, there could be impulsive words and actions may emerge. The square aspect with Neptune and the planet of illusion adds complexity and blurring the lines of truth and reality. This conjunct takes place in your ninth house, affecting foreign experiences, education, beliefs, and it may lead to frustration and the lack of information and impulsive action. So sit back, take a breath, Aries, and before you take that step forward. Okay, Taurus. This week encourages you introspection, contemplation, dive into your spiritual side, and consider the big picture. The full moon in Cancer urges you to explore foreign experiences and educational pursuits. Aries energy ignites frustration due to lack of information. Stay patient and avoid the impulsive actions. Your dreams may feel a bit hazy with Mercury's retrograde square Neptune, so seek clarity before making important decisions. Mars and Mercury in your eighth house, that's your finance, shared finances with others, impacting your the resources, your joint adventures, and your contractual obligations. This square with Neptune could cloud your decision in these areas, Taurus. So make sure you read between the lines. Okay, Gemini. This week is about nurturing your social connections and embracing your creative side. The full moon in Cancer spotlights your financial matters, your shared resources, and it's an opportunity to settle debts or to close some financial chapters for yourself. The Mercury's retrograde square Neptune may cloud your communication. So double check important details. The Jupiter sextile offers support from friends and groups, enhancing your social life. For Gemini, this Mars and Mercury conjunct is going to be in your seventh house of relationships, partnerships. So it may involve some negotiations and contracts or return of someone from your past. So be cautious with authority figures, as Neptune square may lead to some misunderstandings. Okay, Cancer. Cancer, take a slower pace. Make plans for 2024. Identify what's working for you and what isn't. Make New Year's resolutions to take a better care of yourself. This Cancer full moon is in your it's in you, it's your sign that's coming in, puts the spotlight on you, your identity, who you are, how you reflect that out into the world. You may be letting go of some ways that you have been identified during this time period. Embrace your emotions and nurture your inner self. This energy may bring some impulsiveness to your relationship, so tread carefully. The Jupiter sextile enhances your career and your public standing, while Saturn's trine in Pisces offers stability in group dynamics. Be mindful of Mercury's retrograde square with Neptune, ensuring clear communication with, those around you. With that Mars and Mercury energy, the conjunct, it's going to be in your sixth house related to your daily, everyday habits, your health, your work. You might feel a push to take action. However, with Neptune square in your ninth house of foreign matters, spirituality can create confusion. And you're not half of spirituality. I said that kind of all together. Foreign matters and spirituality. It could create confusion and frustration. So breathe, meditate. When you hit the frustration, wait for the confusion and breathe and just wait for it to clear and get out of the emotional wave and just let the answer come to you. Okay, dear Cancer. Okay. Leo, this week invites you to focus on your inner well being and reflect on your personal growth. The full moon in Cancer highlights your spiritual journey and completion of a chapter. The energy may spark a desire for adventure, but watch for impulsive action. Jupiter sextile supports your educational pursuits, and Saturn's trine brings stability in career matters. Be cautious of Mercury's retrograde square and to Neptune, ensuring clarity in with your goals. That Mars Mercury conjunct occurs in your fifth house, associated with joy, pleasure, and children, lovers, art, and taking risks. You're eager to express yourself and take action, but Mercury's retrograde may cause some miscommunication. The square in Neptune in your eighth house of shared resources, that's with other people's, money, your joint ventures. Um, and deep connections can lead to frustration, especially in joint ventures, family matters, or contracts. Take a step back and avoid the impulsive reactions. Okay, moving on to Virgo. Your attention turns to your social connections, community, and involvement this week. The full moon in Cancer brings endings and closures to your friendship circle. The energy may trigger impulsive financial decisions, so proceed with caution. Jupiter sextile encourages shared resources, while um, Saturn's trine brings stability in your spiritual and philosophical beliefs. Be mindful of Mercury's retrograde square in Neptune, ensuring clear communication with friends. Um, as a Virgo rising, your Mercury is your chart ruler. So this is impacting both your identity and your professional life. With Mercury retrograde joining Mars in your fourth house of home, family, and roots. You may feel a strong urge to explain or discuss family matters. However, when Neptune square in your seventh house of partnerships, it suggests potential misunderstandings with your partners or clients. Okay, be patient and clear in your communications and avoid unnecessary conflicts. Libra, this week centers around your career and your public image. The full moon in Cancer highlights your professional life, bringing you endings of transformation and transformation to your life. So, what is it that you want to bring in for next year with your professional life? Think about it, set your intentions, release what's not working, and anchor into that energy. The energy may ignite some impulsive actions in your partnerships, so stay balanced. Jupiter's sextile supports your relationships, while the Saturn trine provides stability and shared resources. Be cautious of Mercury's retrograde square Neptune, ensuring clear communication in your career. So, be cautious with that energy. Pay attention to what it is that, you're sending out. With this Mercury Mars conjunct, it takes place in your third house of communication, making you a natural communicator. But still, the Mercury's retrograde may create some misunderstandings in your daily interactions, in the square in Neptune in your sixth house of health and daily routines can lead to some frustration regarding self-care or communication with mentors or guides. So practice patience during this time period, Libra. Take care of yourself. Choose your words when you're communicating to prevent conflicts with others, because it it may not be you, but it's about you. So it's like whatever the communications comes back, it's like you're the problem, not them. But even though they are the problem, so know that within you, and because you're the only one that can balance that for yourself, and you are the one here to balance and bring harmony and to hold that space for others. Okay, Scorpio, your focus this week is on expanding your horizons through education and travel. The full moon in Cancer emphasizes your higher learning and adventure. Okay, higher learning and adventurous spirit. The energy may lead to impulsive decisions at work, so take your time. The Jupiter sextile encourages health and well being, while Saturn trine improve stability in your partnerships. Be mindful of Mercury's retrograde square with Neptune, ensuring clear communication in your educational pursuits. That Mars and Mercury coming together in your second house, which relates to your self worth, your income, and your possessions. You may be motivated to make financial changes, but Mercury's retrograde could complicate some matters for you. That square with Neptune in your fifth house of creativity and risk taking suggests potential confusion or risks that aren't what they seem. Be cautious with financial decisions and investments and avoid impulsive actions during this time period, Scorpio. So take a breath, set back, meditate, go into that transformation that you do so well, and let that um, illumination of that full moon show you what it's time to release during this time period. Okay, Sagittarius, this week highlights transformation of shared resources for you. That full moon in Cancer brings closure to joint financial matters. The energy may lead to some impulsive actions in romance, so be mindful with that energy or not, whatever it is that you choose with that. Jupiter sextile enhances your creativity and your self expression, while Saturn's trine offers stability in your daily routines. Be cautious of Mercury's retrograde square with Neptune, ensuring clarity with your financial dealings. Sagittarius conduct. Oh, I am okay. I'm sorry. The conjunct. I am doing Sagittarius. The conjunct of Mercury and Mars in your first house of self is significant. It relates to your identity, your strength, habits, and your vitality. You may feel a strong urge to initiate changes in how you present yourself in the world. However, with the Mercury retrograde energy, there could be some miscommunications with that. The square with Neptune in your fourth house of home and family might lead to conflicts or misunderstandings related to your home or family matters. Take a step back and gather all the facts before reacting impulsively, Sagittarius. They may not be ready to venture with you yet. Okay. Capricorn, your focus this week is on partnerships and collaborations. The full moon in Cancer highlights one-on-one relationships, bringing closure and transformation. The energy may trigger some impulsive decisions at home, so maintain balance. Jupiter sextile supports your family home life, while Saturn's trine brings stability and creative pursuits. Be mindful of this Mercury retrograde energy as it squares Neptune, ensuring clear communication in your partnerships. With that Mercury Mars conjunct in your 12th house of dreams, intuition, hidden matters, you may feel driven to initiate change in your subconscious mind or work on your personal goals. However, the Mercury retrograde may cause you to revisit past issues and situations. The square with that Neptune in your second house of self work and resources could lead to some frustrations related to financial matters. That's your money house, your self money house, your self worth. Feelings of self undoing. Be patient and avoid making impulsive decisions, Capricorn. Okay. Okay. Aquarius, this week encourages you to pay attention to your daily routines, your well being. That full moon in Cancer emphasizes your health and your work life. What are you going to let go of? What are you looking at? What are you going to bring in for next year? The energy may lead to impulsive communication, so stay mindful with the energy. Jupiter sextile enhances your mental agility, while Saturn trines offer stability in your home environment. Be cautious of the Mercury retrograde square in Neptune, ensuring clarity in your daily task. Mercury and Mars align to your 11th house of hopes, dreams, and social connections, emphasizing your goals and your interactions with groups or organizations. You may have a strong desire to initiate changes in your social circle. However, with that Mercury retrograde phase may require you to reassess your goals and people you collaborate with. The square with Neptune in your third house of communication and siblings can lead to conflicts and misunderstandings with acquaintances or siblings. Choose your words carefully and seek clarity before reacting, Aquarius. Pisces, your focus this week centers on creativity and self expression. The full moon in Cancer highlights your artistic endeavors, bringing closure and transformation. Aries energy may lead to impulsive financial decisions. Be cautious with Neptune's sextile supports your finances and your resources. You know, it's that expansion energy, while Saturn brings the trine, while Saturn's trine brings stability in your communication. I think I need some of that right now. Be mindful of Mercury's retrograde square to Neptune, ensuring clarity in your creative projects. That conjunct of Mercury and Mars occurs in your 10th house of career and public life, influencing your professional ambitions and your reputation. You may be eager to make changes or take action in your career path. However, with that Mercury's retrograde, it could bring up some past career related issues or reconsiderations. The square with Neptune in your first house of self can lead to misunderstandings or conflicts related to your identity and your personal goals. Take a step back to gather information and avoid impulsive actions that could harm your reputation during this time period. Okay. So, in conclusion, with this energy of this last week of the year, it brings unique opportunities for each sign to embrace the spirit of this full moon in Cancer, seek clarity and communication, and open to new adventure and transformation, and bid farewell to another year. And know you have the power to protect your peace, and it's within your heart, your sacred chamber, your crusted energy, and anchor into that light, into that heart. Illuminate with this full moon and release whatever that no longer serves and anchor that energy into the heart of Gaia. She has your earth records and you can connect to her at any time. Connect to your destiny codes and take that next step. Thank you so much. It's Kimberly Crow with Celestial Juju. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me this year as I am doing what I do. And many blessings to you. So like, share, subscribe, comment, and feel this energy and be blessed as we come to a closure. And remember um, to hold your own reflection of the beauty of yourself in your heart, and dance your freaky dance and be your freaky self. Thank you for incarnating and being here and being the gift to humanity that you are. Be blessed.